It's actually Gransnet.
Gransnet.
Hi, Jane.
Hello. First of all, 50 years is mind-boggling, and I think it's somebody's playing a joke. I lost 20 years somewhere, but never mind. Going back to the places that we had filmed was amazing because they're still there, and Salzburg hasn't changed that much, and it's still a very beautiful city. And it's still, I mean, the thing that has changed and that wasn't there when we made the movie, of course, is all the tourism to do with either Mozart or the Sound of Music. Every bus has the Sound of Music blasted across it in advertisements for the tour and the this and the that. And it is amazing that 50 years after the fact, that is still one of the topmost tourism attractions in Salzburg. I have. Sadly, some of the cast members obviously have passed, and I like them and love them very much. But the children and Christopher, I do keep in touch with, particularly Christopher. Our lives cross in many ways, and we've stayed great friends. And I do see the children quite often, and so that's nice. And we do Christmas cards or birthday cards or whatever. She did, I believe. I did meet her. She came onto the set while we were filming, and she said to me, "I'm glad you're playing her like a tomboy," because that's what I was. And then subsequently I met her twice. I worked with her on a television series, and I think both times on the television series. She was lovely, and I got the impression that she was really thrilled. Because you see, it also had been a theatrical musical on Broadway first, so she must have seen that too, and was half prepared for the movie. It was alternately lovely and difficult. The exterior, I mean, a lot of the exterior was shot in Salzburg, but the actual interior of that gazebo where the love scene was shot back in Hollywood on a soundstage so that we could control the daylight or the sunlight. You don't want shadow and clouds coming across the sun just when you're in the middle of the scene. So we could control our lighting better if we shot it in the studios in Hollywood. And it was a lovely scene to do, there's no doubt about it. And when you have music on any set, it's an extra bonus. But it was also difficult because the lighting in the scene was very noisy because the lights were tipped downwards to get a kind of moonlight effect, and they protested a great deal at being tipped that far over, and so occasionally we'd hear an odd groan, which certainly wasn't coming from us. But so we had to shoot it again and again and again. But other than that, it was a lovely scene to shoot. I think if I had to pick one, and it's very difficult because there are so many that I love, it's not my song, but I love Edelweiss because it's about anyone's homeland and echoes with me whenever I sing it, because I have sung it in concert and, many, many times. I love that song. Oh, so many music. King and I, Carousel. I mean, a great many of them. I know I'll think of some tremendously special one, but the great classics on Broadway do make wonderful movies, and there are several that I love. I think it's never easy for ladies getting great roles. That part is getting easier. I mean, the wonderful film Still Alice, which won the actress Julianne Moore the Academy Award, is an example. But I think it's hard for actresses to find really great roles. It's better than it used to be, but still a little harder than all the great guys, and that's all power to them, but we should have more ladies. A bit soppy, and probably a bit strict, but mostly soppy. And I have 9 grandkids and 2 great-grandkids, so there's a lot to take care of at birthdays and Christmas and things like that. But they're all different, very different, all ages, and fascinating, just fascinating.